Especially, then we want to put them down and sneer at them, and then we get to feel better than them, even though we want to be like them.
It really has impacted how I feel about sex as a whole and about how my sexual experiences now. It's really impacted it. Like, it's very hard for me to get intimate with someone and not feel dirty after and not feel like I've done something wrong. Like, I still to this day feel like I owe an apology for getting involved with someone.
Definitely, I'm still have that fear that, you know, if I talk to a guy, people are going to assume that I'm flirting with them and that I'm trying to make the moves on him. So I'm really sensitive about that. And it's hard for me to open up sexually with men that I'm in with a relationship with.
It was an aspect of one of millions of experiences of my life. It had a huge part to play in the work that I've done, the life that I've lived, the choices that I've made, but it is not who I am. I am not the shame. I am not the humiliation.
Going away to college was the greatest thing because I went to a much larger school in a different state and nobody knew anything about my reputation, and I could start over and I could escape the whole slut rap. It was a great thing.
I mean, I guess there's a few ways you can go with it, but what I did with it was made it so that I never made anybody feel that awful, ever in my life, if I can help it.
If high school girls can become self-conscious instead of unconscious about this, then the minute they say the word, they'll know that they're doing something that has been, you know, that's a cliche.
Actually, not too long ago, there was a friend at the beginning of the school year who was called a slut, and I stepped in every now and then if I heard them talking about it and told them to screw off, and I helped her through it and tried to encourage her about it and say, don't worry, it's not that bad, it will pass.
Deep inside us, we all have a little part of us that wants to be a Barbie doll or a Playboy bunny or a pinup model or Marilyn Monroe. Or we all have that little bit, and some of us have it a lot and live that out.
High school it feels like an eternal hell, and people need to be reminded it's not. Gay boys in high school need to be reminded it's not. Sluts in high school need to be reminded it's not. Geeks in high school. The unpopular picked-on kid needs to be reminded that it's not forever. And the fags and sluts and geeks rule the world after high school. We get our revenge.
Yeah, I'm married to the guy that I dated in junior year who stuck by me even though I have this horrible reputation, even though his friends were making fun of him for dating me. So you can tell he was clearly very mature even at a young age.
I was 24 before I got married, and 3 months after that I was still a virgin. So that's how uptight I was about sex.
I quit thinking about it in my 20s. It was gone. It was over. It was part of my life, you know. Time to move on.
It's a sexy word, slut. Sounds like sex. la sounds like love or lick or lust. And it's like, yeah, like